In this video, we are going to discuss the role of banks in modern economy. Banks play a significant role in the economic development of a country. A number of activities are performed by banks. Let us discuss these activities in detail. One of the important functions of the commercial banks is deposit mobilization. It is one of the primary functions of the banks of every country. By extending a network of branches throughout the country and also by encouraging the habit of saving among the people, banks play an important part in mobilizing the savings of the people. Banks mobilize considerable amount of deposits for economic development. And another activity is granting of credit. Credit is quite essential for financing the trade, commerce, industry, agriculture, and many other productive economic activities. Banks in every country undertake the functions of extension of this credit. And then creation of money or credit. Through the function of creation of money, the commercial banks are able to increase or decrease the money supply in the country. And then the banks also support in channelizing funds into productive investments. They ensure that funds are lent only for productive purposes. They ensure this through proper monitoring, which is essential for the economic development of a country. In addition to these activities, the banks provide finance to the government. They provide to the government long-term funds by subscribing to government bonds and securities and short-term funds by purchasing the treasury bills. And they protect the fund of depositors. The fund of depositors are distributed to different kinds of borrowers who are engaged in different activities in different parts of the country. But they ensure safety of these funds by assuring that it is given only to deserving persons for productive purposes. They ensure that the advances are property secured and will come back in time. And the banks reduce the risk of investment and protect the funds of the depositors. Then they also provide remittance facilities for the movement of funds from one place to another. Banks provide these facilities through remittance mechanism of bank drafts, mail transfers, telegraphic transfers, travelers' checks, circular notes, circular letters, etc. And thus they help the businessmen and industrialists to secure funds when needed. Another function is provision of medium of exchange. They commonly accept the fund as a means of settlement or a medium of exchange, especially in countries where banking habit is well developed. The bank deposits withdrawable by checks or transferable by credit transfers serve as a means of settlement of debts and thereby economize the use of legal tender money. The banks also look forward for discharge of social responsibility. Their social responsibility is very well recognized by the modern banks. And another important function is innovative services. Modern banks undertake a number of innovative services for the economic development of the country. The merchant banking services, underwriting of securities of corporate bodies, factoring services, leasing, housing finance, floating of mutual funds for tapping the savings of the middle income groups. These are some of the innovative services rendered by the modern banks for the growth of the economy. So that's all about the role played by the banks in the economic development of a country. Thank you for watching this video. For more videos, subscribe the channel.